my goal here is try to make best pumpkin and get a sunflower thing working. I think I'm going to wait until I have the fully upgraded farm to see, but I don't know. So right now, it just goes along this route. Oh wow, I got a big pumpkin first try. Let's see what all I can upgrade. I can get the expand. Uh-oh. This code should work on just like upping the size. Forgot to update that. 6. Clear. Don't know why it took me so long to realize I wasn't getting my pumpkin. What's the next upgrade? 64 grand. Wow. Holy shit. God damn. I don't even know what that is. Well. Okay. Let's see what polyculture does. Sometimes plant yields more when planted together. Grass, bushes, trees, and carrots yield more when they have the right plant companion. Companion preference is different for each individual plant. Cannot be predicted. Fortunately, the companion preference of the plant under the drone can be measured using get companion. It returns a tuple when the first element is the type of plant it wants as its companion. The second is the position where it wants the companion. What? That's wild. Okay. I don't even know if it's worth doing that. see what I did wrong here. I see it clear as day. When did I get 5k pumpkins? Like other plants, cacti can't be grown on soil, or can be grown on soil and harvested as usual. However, they come in various sizes and have a strange sense of order. If you harvest a fully grown cactus and all neighboring cacti are in sorted order, it will also harvest all neighboring cacti. A cactus is considered to be in sorted order if all neighboring cacti to the north and east are fully grown, and larger or equal in size to all neighboring cacti in the south and west are fully grown, and smaller or equal in size. The harvest will only spread if adjacent cacti are fully grown and in sorted order. This means that if a square of grown cacti is sorted by size and you harvest one cactus, it will harvest the entire square. Will appear brown if it is not sorted. When sorted, it will turn green again. You will receive cactus equal to the number of harvested cacti squared. So if you have if you harvest n cacti simultaneously, you will receive n times 2 items cactus. How can you to pass a direction into measure? So you can swap a cactus with its neighbor in any direction using the swap command. Swap direction swaps the object under the drone with the object one tile in the direction of the drone. Each of these grids, all the cacti are in sorted order, and harvest will spread over the entire field. Okay. So north and east have to be fully grown and larger, and south and west have to be smaller. So this is just lists. North and east. North, east. Okay. In sorted order, which is not enough for it to spread. The rows are already sorted. Sorting the columns will not unsort the rows. If you're not familiar with sorting algorithms, you might want to look them up online and think about which ones could be adapted to this problem. Keep in mind that not all of them work because you can only swap neighboring cacti. Okay, cacti are a whole different breed. Fuck yeah. Okay. Okay, I got a thing that can harvest pumpkins now. Sweet. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I will probably... Or no, we'll leave that up to in here, where this will call like, I'm gonna set it up so that it'll call like fucking pumpkins. This will in the main. I'm gonna set it up so that it calls pumpkin, then carrots, then sunflower, then I'm gonna make this middle strip sunflower because I want to try to call on sunflower. I think I'll hold off on, I'm not gonna do polyculture. I'll hold off on cacti for a little bit since it wants to be a bit funky. Although, I guess I could make this quadrant cacti and try to only harvest the whole field. That could be fun. I'd have to learn how to do a sorting algorithm again, but that's fine. But so I'll leave this alone, because if I were to... I'm gonna add a thing on here real quick. God, I'm only on expansion 6? I guess ideally I could work cacti into this quadrant, make this quadrant, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I could do like that corner be trees, this corner be cactuses, and if I do it right, I should be able to just sit here and have it auto farm for me. I could maybe work in an unlocks. but now I got Sunny done. So this works. This guy works. I guess let me check actually. Does this guy work alright? Alright. I might wind up removing the water since I'm not checking to see if it's good or not, but we'll see. Crack open a new one. We'll name this guy Lorax. Really shouldn't do funny names since, you know, I'm trying to do something. Lorax. We'll make it the bottom half. We'll make it the bottom half down here. What are you doing? This is a pretty cool world in all honesty. Fuck yeah. Now, let's run Judy real quick. Alright, so now I have Pumpkin, Judy, Sunny, and Lorax. Let's quickly import Lorax. I need a space. Import Lorax. Now, how the fuck am I gonna do the cactuses? I think the word I'm looking for is array. What's a funny name for a cactus? Cacti, cactus. I have Sunny for sunflower, Lorax for trees. I didn't do a funny name for pumpkin. I could do Mirage since he fucks pumpkins. Judy for carrots because Judy hops. I'll just do cact without a capital. Cact. Hey, 1,000. Let me set nus to 0 as well. Let's see. Keeps set every time it does that, it sets nest to 0, or sets its respective number to 0. And we're waiting for a check where basically the entire row oh, so close. That's what's happening. I can't plant more carrots because I run out of wheat. Oh my god. Yep, I got a good infinite loop going. And it shouldn't run out of power. I think 90 was actually just about perfect. Meaning, might be time for lunch. Holy shit, it's 4:30. Holy shit, I've been streaming for 4.5 hours? Holy. Took me 4.5 hours to do this. Yeah, that makes sense. Time sure does fly. Now the real question is, when the time comes, will it be enough? Does it upscale? What do I need to buy the next expand? 64k pumpkins? I'll let them go. I want to see if my thing, expands or not. Should only be a couple more pumpkin farms. Did I get 64? I did. Upgrade grass. Let's clear this. If I'm right, this should be fine. Should just scale. It just scales. Holy moly, it just scales. Let's fucking go. That's awesome. Fuck yeah, man. I'm so glad I just scaled everything up. Mazes. If get entity type equals treasure harvest. Okay. Dinosaurs are ancient, majestic creatures that can be farmed for ancient bones. Fortunately, dinosaurs have gone extinct a long time ago, so the best we can do is now do it for this purpose. You have received a new dinosaur hat. Doesn't quite look so. If you equip the dinosaur hat and have enough cactus, an apple will automatically be purchased and placed under the drone. When the drone is over an apple and moves again, it will eat the apple and grow its tail by one. If you can afford it, a new apple will be purchased and placed in a random location. The apple cannot spawn if something else is planted where it wants to be. The tail of the dinosaur will be dragged behind the drone, filling the previous tiles the drone falled over. Drone moved over. Drone tries to move on top of the tail. Move will fail and return false. The last segment of the tail will move out of the way during the move, so you can move onto it. However, if the snake fills out the whole farm, you will not be able to move anymore, so you can check if the snake is fully grown by checking if you can't move anymore. Using measure on an apple will return the position of the next apple as a tuple. Oh my god. I could brute force it. This is just snake. When the hat is unequipped again by equipping a different hat, the tail will be harvested. You will receive bones equal to the tail length squared. So for a tail of length n, you will receive n plus items dot bone. For example, length 1, bone 2 for 100,000. It's very heavy, so if you equip it, it will make move take 400 ticks instead of 200. However, each time you pick up an apple, because a longer tail can help you move, the following loop prints the number of ticks used by move. After any ticks, 400. Ticks minus It's just snake. It's just fucking snake. Okay. Interesting. Can try. If anything, I would want it to try I'd want to try my hand at getting it to move on its own. And then I would need to try to figure out the best way. Yikes, that is actually just straight up some code bullet shit. Well, that's probably where I'm going to call it on replacing farmer today. Escape, save, quit.